So some important takeaways. So what I learned, so I actually got to semi-run a biodex one day, kind of with the help of a therapist. He kind of walked me through it, did some parts for me. So that was really cool. I got to see biodex a lot. Kind of return to sport timelines. So how soon does someone return to a sport after an ACL tear or their surgery from this or that? What does that look like, and what steps are you taking to get them back to their sport? Also, I learned a lot about running biomechanics. Being in the clinic every Wednesday and then analyzing those videos was really good, and a really good experience to learn about all of the different parts that go into running that you would never even think about. And then a lot of detail that goes into research that I had no idea was even I was never on my radar. So that was really cool to learn about that, and then just how much goes into it, stuff that I again have never even thought of. So and it also is cool that I will have the opportunity for further research and hopefully publication with Jeff later if I continue to work with him on this opportunity. And then also maybe some room for improvement or stuff that I didn't get the opportunity to learn as much about was probably that clinic time. So I probably only logged about 80 hours or so in the clinic over the course of the 300 hours. But I would still say it was still a really awesome and unique experience that I think will hopefully stay with me throughout the course of PT school and the rest of my career as a PT. So yeah, that was my experience of the summer. So next steps into hopefully becoming a PT. This experience definitely has pushed me further into that desire to pursue physical therapy. It's definitely opened my eyes to see how many different areas and pathways there are to explore, like specialties such as running. There is a throwing clinic at Children's. There is a dancing clinic. I think there might be a soccer clinic. All different kinds of specialties that you can go into, even more specifically into body regions. You can specialize on the foot and the ankle, or the hips, the head, neck. So it's really cool to see how many different areas there are, and cool that I have no idea. So I have a lot of learning to do and piqued interest that I hope to explore someday. It's also cool to see the research side of physical therapy. He still gets to practice and he still gets to do research, and I think that's something that I would seriously be interested in further down the line. And then disciplines, by that I mean like peds, adults, inpatient, outpatient, sports med, not sports med, that sort of thing. I really saw myself in the sports med discipline this summer, more so as I become more of an athlete in running and CrossFit, and focusing on nutrition. I think that I relate to that field a little bit more now. So I think it would be cool to explore that, but there's also a lot of other areas that I could see myself in as a PT. So we hope to explore that in PT school a little bit more. So the next step would be completing my applications for a doctorate physical therapy program and hopefully getting in after the process and interviews and all of that. To the right are a couple of ones that are on my radar right now. They change every day, so no idea where I'm going to land, and it's what's exciting about the next 6 to 8 months. So overall, they're just super excited for what is to come in my career and in school. And this opportunity has seriously been a really great experience. So